Hello, welcome back to Falcon Blues TV. Now as Dave makes a quick escape, come on Dave, say hello.
In a minute.
Nice one Dave.
See you in a bit.
So don't forget to subscribe. I think it's that way.
Yeah.
It's that way, Callum.
Button,
yeah, press that big button, press that little bell.
Subscribe, knobheads.
Subscribe, lovely viewers. Oh, knobheads. So obviously we've got Callum back on. Callum, thanks for coming on again, mate.
Nice one, cheers.
Obviously we're here to talk about another Merseyside Derby, which I hate them. Yeah. I rather hate them lately. But
it's going to be a tough game, isn't it?
Got to change sometime, hasn't it?
Yeah, and there's talk of them obviously resting players due to injuries and whatever, but as we all know, you know, it doesn't make any difference that we perform there. It, obviously, when we go there, it's sort of like a mental block. No matter what team that they put out, we sort of just can't get anywhere near them. So I was going to really go through something a bit different today.
Boston as well, innit?
In terms of, obviously, when they lost the league at Goodison Park, that one.
It's a bold statement there.
This is how they set up, and this is how we set up under Marco Silva. One of our better games. So when we played them last time, we played in like a 4-4-2 mid press. Okay, and we had Sigurdsson and Calvert-Lewin sort of played as a 10, but obviously out of possession he pushed into a 2 here. Midfield 4, it was Walcott, Guy, Schneiderlin, Bernard.
Schneiderlin had a good game,
yeah.
As well.
And then we had Dean, Zuma, Keane and Coleman. Okay, so that's how we set up, and we really frustrated Liverpool that day in terms of them playing out. So Liverpool have changed now though, so we'll go to that in a bit. So in terms of how they set up, ball going to here, normally Van Dijk in this position. Then Matip in there, Robertson, Trent. They had Fabinho, Henderson, and Gigi. Okay, what's that?
One sent off.
Yeah. Hopefully it was a Saturday, Sunday even. So that was the 3. Fabinho, the prominent one in there, though, trying to get on the ball. And then we had the 3 forwards. We had Mane playing central in that game, Salah on the right, and then Origi on the left, and Firmino came on later on. So this is how we set up. So we allowed them to have it along the back 4. Obviously, we didn't allow them to play through us, and that's this is called a box 4. Okay, so by dropping in your 10 and your 4, you've got superiority in the middle here. So you've got 1, 2, 3, 4 against 3, and it's a good system. 4-4-2. Sometimes hard to play through if you know what you're doing. So what would happen is they try and play out into here. We were really aggressive on this pressing here, and we'd show them, and we'd show them inside the pitch. Because obviously, if you just run straight, it gets out easily there. So we'd just be creeping. We wait for the ball to go. As it goes, Walcott would then lock on. Sigurdsson would shuffle in here to stop the pass inside, and then narrow off in there. So as you can see, really difficult to get to do that. Obviously, got back out the way. Back out here, we'd all shuffle across, get across here, then it'd be Bernard's turn then on this side. As it goes in here, we then get tight, shuffle across, and then again on Fabinho there for dropping. And that's how it worked.
This was while Everton were under a good run of not conceding a goal at home as well, wasn't it?
Yeah, we were playing okay, weren't we?
Yeah. Some big victories against Arsenal, Chelsea, United.
It's the thing on the Marco Silva wasn't a frustrating thing is that we didn't perform against the lesser team, and the big teams just sort of we got up for it, and we played a lot better. So that's how we played. Obviously Salah was a main threat in this game, and some of the things that were happening was when it was going into Salah, Dean just got really tight, stopped him from playing. Got tight in there, came across, slid in, narrow, slide in here, narrow off, check and shoulder low to be aware in here, and that's how it was. And Salah, if you done a comparison, I think the game before he played Watford and he absolutely battered them. And I think he had he received something like 60 passes in this area, but then when he played us, he received like 24, because obviously due to our mid press, but also due to getting tight in here. So that's how it was. We've got a 0-0. But as you well know, Liverpool are playing a lot better this season.
Certainly
no matter what 11 they're playing with.
You can't sugarcoat it at all, they are smashing it out.
And obviously, as you know, again, I know they've got injuries and stuff, but our squad's nowhere near as good as theirs, and we've got a lot of injuries. They reckon Delph's now going to be out for that as well. So, and you look at the City game, It was frustrating, wasn't it? We just haven't got that legs in midfield.
No.
You know, it's sort of like Sigurdsson goes to get there, Davis does.
Played a lot of games as well, haven't they?
Yeah, and just not quick enough, not mobile enough, and that's what we really struggle with, especially since Garner left.
Need energy in centre mid in the Premier League these days, and obviously that's something everyone are looking at. But I mean, obviously we're talking about the injuries they've got, but also there is talk about them resting them. Adrian's like their cup goalie, isn't he?
Yeah, yeah.
And I just remember him knocking us out at
He took the penalty, didn't he?
the penalty for West Ham when it went in. Rob Lace at the bar, didn't he?
Scored, didn't he? Sorry, Naismith missed, and then he took the pen and scored past Roberts, didn't he?
I remember Morales scored the free kick in that game and then got sent off.
Yeah. That's standard Everton.
Yeah.
So yeah, in terms of their team going into this, Adrian, back four, you can even bring in there because Matip's just on his way back from injury. He might feature potentially, but you probably think he'd keep Van Dijk. I think he will. Robertson, I think he might go out. I think Milner might come in there.
You were saying he went off with a limp the other day,
yeah.
And James Milner's just missed the utility. He can go in.
Yeah, so he might go in there. This position, if Matip drop in there, maybe then Gomez goes to the right.
Yeah.
Arnold rested, but I think he's got too much to offer. I don't think he'll get rested. I really don't.
No, and he'd be loving to play in this game as well, obviously.
And then you've got midfield three. I think Lallana will probably come in there potentially.
Keita's out, isn't he? I think
late fitness test.
Oh, we seen what Klopp was saying, didn't he, about the Shaqiri. He looks good, but he's out. Keita, he looks good. Every one of them look good, even though they weren't playing, but I suppose he's just digging them up.
He was giving nothing away, as he
wasn't, to be fair. Like,
I think Origi will come in here.
He's got to win. His record against us is ridiculous lately as well. I think
Mane might get rested, you know. I think he will. I don't think he's played a lot of minutes, Mane. He might get rested. Then you've got a new player coming as well. Minamoto, is it?
I'm glad you said it. Yeah. He's meant to be a really good player as well.
So it could even be that he goes on this side, Origi central, Salah right, Origi plays through. I don't know. But I think Mane might get rested. I don't think Van Dijk will, because of how he orchestrates that back four. And obviously, not with Everton, obviously with Napoli, only team to beat Liverpool this season, obviously under kind of Callum Ancelotti. The problems that I've looked at, Angelo said today, got to play the perfect game. I think he'll have. I think
got to get a bit of luck as well.
I think Liverpool have got movement, especially what makes it hard is I don't think we'll play with a four. We'll probably only play with a four last season for them as well. Is that these three just go really narrow in here and cause real problems. But then when you have these type of here, if he gets caught out in here, what you have is sort of he's got to engage, and now you've got a potential 3v2 sometimes as well. Against Watford again last season, was sort of these runs from Mane going into there to try and drag him away, and then what was happening was he was popping it inside into Firmino, them little decoy runs. So I don't think he'll play with four at the back. I really don't. I think it might be a similar setup, but better done than what we did against City. Because obviously that might be Robertson, so that'll be good for us. But again, it's just the movements. The movements that they have are unbelievable. They have sort of what you call movements on opposites. So if, for example, the ball is, like say, Van Dijk, for example, them long balls, are just unbelievable that he plays. Sort of these ones sometimes where he'll come short, he's caught in two minds, not whether to go or not, so takes around to go into there. There's these half spaces in behind this back line and movements. If obviously he has that movement, he's got a decision to make. But what they do is so well, Liverpool, as he comes short, if he does come with him, it's sort of that running behind there, and you play over the top into the space in behind. So it's all that, you've got so many different moves, it's unbelievable. So no pressure on the ball, you've got to be compact. And I'd say if you're up the pitch here, and there's no pressure on the ball, and as we all seen yesterday against Sheffield United, is when they play, if there's no pressure on the ball here, he can ping. So either pings out here, to shuffle over that way, think out either Trent Alexander-Arnold, causes problems that way, or we're high up the pitch here, and then sort of these movements on the back shoulder there to play, into them kind of runs in there. There's just so many things to be aware of, and the concentration levels of the whole team have to be absolutely on point.
Yeah, I mean, we've got to come under the cosh a bit, aren't we, at some point? Yeah. It's bound to happen. There's a lot of people saying on Twitter, because there's rumours that he's going to like rest players and stuff. Is that disrespectful to Everton, or is it just that they've obviously got, well, it looks like they've got the league, the Champions League as well? Yeah. Is that just maybe teams showing disrespect to the FA Cup? So obviously it means a lot more to the likes of us and say Leicester or Wolves than say Chelsea.
I don't think it's showing disrespect, because it's not like he's not going to come out and play the team that played Aston Villa in the Callum and play all of them. Yeah. So, you know, it's good time for him to rotate. He'll want to win it, because at the end of the day they've gone 37 games unbeaten now, if you could include the league. You'll want to keep that momentum going. So he's still going to play a really strong side. You've got not to forget, you know, the likes of the line this year hasn't really played, but when he's came in, he's been quality, because he wants to play every week. So they're at home, you know, whoever he brings in, they're going to get 110%. You know, Brewster might come in, he might play. Yeah. The new kid who's come in might go on the side, Minamoto. So it's still a real quality side.
Would you like to see Sadibi and Coleman play together? Okay. I thought it worked well against Burnley for the most part.
Yeah, I don't think it worked against City though.
No.
So, how Liverpool have changed this season, can be right or wrong. So, when you have this sort of thing, yeah, and you obviously have the pass in there, these two really affect them too. What Liverpool have done this season is a lot now, and it's a bit mad what they do now. It looks like this. So it goes in here. So Van Dijk, Gomez, yeah, in here. Now what they do is, so that would be, let's see, so that'll look like that. So that's the back four, yeah. So what it looks like is when you do it now, these push on, real height, real width, narrow off inside, narrow. So you've got them three, he's giving the width in there. Robertson comes into here. So you're effectively now on 1, 2, 3, 4 line. But what happens is now, rather than Henderson can't get the ball in here, pops out into there. So what it looks like now is this. So you've got 3 versus 2. And it's a lot easier. So rather than playing square passes, you've got passes in here and now passes in there. And Henderson in these pockets gets so much joy. He gets real joy, because it's a difficult one, because it's who presses the ball. He can't go and press, because others get popped round. So he can't go and do it.
It's just a basic triangle.
So yeah, so it's a case of, you know, how do you 3v2, if you include the goalie, it's a 4v2. Because I don't think this type of press is going to work.
No, and the keeper does play a lot from his feet, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Similar to like Guardiola likes his keepers to do.
So I think this press is going to be an effective way that Liverpool are playing now. Last season, with the 4 on the back line, fantastic, fine, we can deal with that. I think with these 3, we can't affect the game. So for me, in what I've looked at, I think for me, if we're going to press, it's going to be a press with a 3, yeah, 2, so man for man in there, and then your 5. So you're ready to go man for man.
Okay.
So B.
Who would you play as big Callum?
So that's how it would look. Okay. D got defend really well. The problem is in here as well is that you're going to have to stay really narrow first. They don't need to go yet. They don't need to go. So it's sort of staying like that. But can you see what I'm saying? Is you put pressure on the ball in here to make it then go back. If he plays it wide, then we can go and lock on in there. He's got to go and lock on this side. If he goes this side, it can then be popped in there to be then popped around. Okay. If he does get caught and it gets in there, he's got to be really aggressive and notice that I'm going on the front foot, so it gets popped in. There, bang, really aggressive, slide, and it's okay.
I love this show. It's like I learn something every week.
Okay. So if we go on to that then, so this is imperative, this, and it stops the likes of these 3 pinging them long balls and getting these players involved. I think that's, for me, that's the best way for us to go about it. So 5-2-3 press.
Who would your starting 11 be?
Starting 11, sorry, you've asked me that.
That's right. The 3 centre halves
kind of pick themselves. The 3 centre halves, I think, need to be quick. So you're going to go with Holgate, Mina.
It's really Michael Keane as well, isn't it? That's no three centre-halves. I think Bobby Page.
I think in terms of experience, in terms of carrying the ball forward, you'd say Coleman, and he's a little bit quicker than Keane. You know, Keane played the other day when he played City. I don't think he's great at playing now, but every time the ball come in the box, he bloody had it clear.
That's his thing, isn't it? Like, you know, if a ball is put in like that, he will win a lot of headers.
Sorry, it's Newcastle, sorry.
It's Newcastle, yeah. But he just looks like he's lacking confidence to me.
I think against them front three, I think he will struggle, but he gives an aerial advantage. And playing in the back three, I think he's more suited because he's got cover. I don't think he's good at defending on the floor. So it's a difficult one.
Your wing back speed.
So to Derby, I'd say there. Digne in here. And then obviously your press looks like that. But then when we go back, it's sort of going to have to look like that. With one up top. So literally it's a 5-4-1. But then out when these are in possession, these two are going to push on. I'd go Walcott.
Okay.
I'd go Walcott. Defensive in here, Delp's going to be out. Yeah. Potentially, so Schneiderlin's back though.
Yeah, I see that on the Ethel, yeah.
So...
Is he match fit?
Exactly.
You throw into a game like this as well.
I know. So...
Tom Davis and Sigston have played a lot of minutes as well. And like we were saying before, the legs in this game, it's...
We've got no... You know what? I'm going to lie on this. I'm lying on this. Forget what I've just said. So Derby... I'm going to go Coleman.
Okay.
Oh my, I'm not. I'm going to go... No, I'm not. Yeah, I was going to do that. So I'm going to go Coleman, Mina, Keane, Holgate.
Yeah. I mean, he's the ace.
And you know what? Just for being up forward, I'm going to put Tom Davis in there. Because Snarden, I think he'll last and he'll just go missing.
Sigurdsson have the best game against City as well.
And then your front three then, probably go Richarlison, Walcott, and Calvert-Lewin. So real pace, I think that's what we need to have, is pace on the counter. But Walcott can defend as well. Richarlison down this side, fantastic.
Richarlison gets stuck back in as well, you know. He does his...
So that's how it. I think that's how it might look. It's going to be a bit of an odd little shape, but I think if we can press with them three, probably our three quickest players, front players, probably with Moise Keane as well. So with them three, these two holding, and then your back five in there. But Holgate to give us real steel, I think, in there. But again, he can't lose his head though. I think sometimes when he loses his head, he'll get a yellow card in the first 10 or 15, and he can't challenge. He can't challenge them for the next 75 minutes of the game. So yeah, that's how I'd set up. But I get loads of messages now saying that's the loads of
it's just our opinion, you know what I mean?
But it matches them up. It matches them. You know, in every year, you know, you've got a 1v1 battle. And so you win your 1v1 battles, then you've got a chance.
Yeah, and anyone who does disagree, go and get your own board. I'm trying to play some video, you know, I love this.
Yeah. Yeah, that's how.
But we'll go for predictions now, mate. It's a tough one to call, always is. I never liked him the Derby ones.
I think we need luck in the game.
Definitely.
We need VAR to go our way.
Is the VAR under that FA Cup?
It will be,
probably, yeah.
Our Premier League grounds. Remember we got done last year with the Millwall game. Oh, no VAR because it's at Millwall.
Yeah, and then they showed the replay on the screen and the manager was going, get it off, because it was...
Harris.
Yeah, he was a bit of luck, couldn't he?
Yeah. So yeah, you know what, I'm going to go 1-0.
Win, yeah?
Moise Keane.
Wouldn't it be a great day for him to get
us
home?
And then he's saving his goal, you know.
Oh,
he's saving it. You don't really want to come on and play as well.
He did. Carl will get the best out of him. So what I forgot to say as well, Happy New Year. Oh, we got a judge.
Oh.
No. Do you want to do so? It's that beer toil thing instead. Hey.
Just a bit late.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Well, we'll give it a Happy New Year late. Give it about 3 days late to me as well, do that.
So what do you think then?
I think it's going to be tough, mate. I'd love to say we're going to win. Fuck, I'm going to say we're going to win. Yeah. Even if I don't, that's what I want, you know what I mean? I'm still doing try January, everyone. Pepsi Max.
She doesn't have vodka in that.
So, oh, well, yeah, do smell it. other colours are available, I should say. They don't help us, Pepsi.
So what score are we going for?
2-1 to Everton.
2-1.
I hope.
Carlo just has won the FA Cup, hasn't he? I'm a bit gutted that
Because
this game,
them.
yeah, but it's
Away.
not, but yeah, away. Didn't have to kill it. They are at home, but then playing like a bit of a weakened team, you know, you'd fancy be a little bit more optimistic, wouldn't you?
Yeah. If you're free next week, mate, you want to come down and analyse what's going on.
How terrible we did.
Yeah, we'll see. But yeah, it's always good to have you on, mate.
Yeah, nice one.
Now, since Dave's not here to press stop, you can tell everyone to subscribe.
Yeah, if you'd like to subscribe on the big button below. Any questions you want to feel free to ask. Obviously, Paul will get back to you. But yeah, thanks for watching, thanks for listening.
Yeah,
up.
Colin Chong.